What's up YouTube, it's your boy Zeuxis, and before this video begins, I just want to say this video is not really me quitting or saying goodbye video, or this video is not going to be edited. It's probably not even going to have a thumbnail, but as you guys know, it's been almost a month. It's actually been a month basically since I've uploaded on this channel. Now, I don't want to say the reason I don't upload on this video is because Grand Cross is dead, right? I don't want to say that. Even though Grand Cross has been dead for me personally, I don't want to say that's the reason, right? Because I feel like that's a lame excuse for me not uploading, because even though the game is dead, there's still content you can make on it, right? Again, there's PvP, you can do showcases on characters and demons and stuff like that. But for different games, for different gacha games, there's a certain thing different people like, right? If I was to upload, let's say, a video on, Zarathos and a Grey Demon, right? Zarathos and Grey Demon, because he's green. Do you think that video would do crazy well? No. Because nobody would care about Zarathos and Grey Demon. Nobody cares about that. The only people who would care about that video are people who need or only have Zarathos and they need to do Grey Demon. Those are the only people, which is not a lot. A lot of people have better characters, especially now with Grand Cross giving all these free emotes and stuff. A lot of people have better characters to beat these events, right? Now, what kind of killed the game for me was the patch notes. One thing a lot of not a lot of YouTubers, but a lot of Grand Cross players don't realize is that when this game has patch notes, it's really for the newer players. Because I don't think it makes sense, and I don't want to blame, Seaton, right? If you guys don't know, Seaton did a boycott or anything like, or something like, he did a boycott for Meliodas, where in that video basically he said Grand Cross has been putting out stuff every week and stuff like that. I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't have an issue with them having an update every week, because every week they weren't putting out god tier banners at the time, right? Just in that short period of time they did go crazy, but before then they didn't put, they didn't go crazy. One thing people don't do, especially when it comes to games and content creators for the game, is that they don't listen to content creators. Now, you're not obligated to listen to a content creator, but they just don't. If someone tells you not to summon on Monspeed's banner, it was like the craziest thing that time. When Monspeed dropped on Global Grand Cross, everyone and their sister was saying, skip that banner. And when you get into the game, this person pulled Monspeed, this person pulled Monspeed, this person pulled Monspeed. It's like, you cannot blame the game for not giving out gems when you decide to summon on banners that have useless characters. Yes, you summoned on Monspeed, but what did you gain? An extra character? An extra 50k box CC? I feel like after 4 million box CC, you shouldn't be pushing like crazy for like 5 million box CC, because the limit is 4 million. After you hit 4 million, you don't get another buff for box CC. So I feel like after 4 million, you shouldn't really go crazy and push and grind your ass off for 6 or 5 million. But I feel like, you should take it a little bit slower and just perfect your main team, right? But there's that, right? Now, on my channel, I have 1,000 subscribers. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was ecstatic. I was happy. I was going Super Saiyan Go stupid. I was going crazy. But after a week, I would say, once I hit 1K, after a week, I sat down on my bed. I was watching YouTube videos, and I sat down, and I was like, I went to YouTube Studio, and I looked at my channel. I was like, was this worth it? Because if you guys don't know, 2 years is coming up since I started YouTube. I started YouTube in 2019 of September 2019. That's when I started YouTube. And it's been almost 2 years since I hit 1K. Now, for someone who has 1K subscribers, right? We can just look at my views real quick. And I don't want this video to seem like I'm ranting about views or stuff like that, but I guess this is just a good point to put out there. If we look at my views real quick, right? For someone who has 1K subscriber, at the time I wasn't like not uploading here. This time I was uploading like every day, right? So now we obviously look weird because I haven't uploaded in 20 days. Of course I wouldn't get views. But this is when I was uploading every day. For someone who has 1K subscribers, should they get 60 views or 62 views, 94, 68, 102 at the time? I mean, at minimum, I feel like if you're at 1K, you should at least be getting 100 views at least, right? I feel like you should at least be getting 100 views. So at the time, this was good, right? 94 was good, I guess. 100 was good. 300 was good, all right? 85, 60. But as you guys see, the numbers just go down and up and down and up and down, right? So when did I upload my 1,000 video? Because, okay, so here I uploaded my 1,000 subscriber special. It wasn't until it wasn't until this video right here when I really hit 1,000 on this day, right? It was a week after I hit 1K. Then I uploaded this video, right? So it was really here is when I hit 1K. So here, 41 views, 100. Like here is good for 1K subscribers, or not good, but it's decent at least. 100 views, I feel like is perfect. At least I shouldn't say perfect, but if you have 1,000 subscribers, I think a 100 at least is what you should be getting. All right, 66 here for 1K is not good. 85 here for 1K is not good. And it's like, you sit down and it's like, are you gonna keep busting your ass off for? Are you gonna like put work in, put time in these thumbnails and stuff like that? Edits, thumbnails. Are you gonna put your heart, blood? What is it? How does the term go or the saying go? Your blood, sweat, and tears into hard work for it not to pay off. Now, obviously, it would be just stupid if everyone complained about them not getting views and stuff like that. But it's like, for someone who's been grinding for a year, 2 years coming up, and finally hitting 1K, it's like these views don't reflect on how much subscribers I have. Now, if you guys don't know, I have a second channel. I can show you guys my second channel actually. Real quick. Right, I can show you guys my second channel real quick. And I don't really want to promote it. If you guys do know, if you don't know, if you didn't know I have a second channel, and you want to subscribe, only subscribe because you play the game, not even because you like me as a YouTuber, because you play the game, because I feel like that's a lot better for, thing. Here we go. Zeuxis Bleach Brave Souls. On this channel, I've been on this channel for a month. That month that I've been off on this channel is where I've been uploading here. Now, I have 377 subscribers on this channel. Look at the views I get on this channel for 377 subscribers. For a live stream, 630. I get 40 concurrent viewers on a stream now. 658 on simulator summons. 700 on an account showcase. 200 and thing for just the thank you subs. This wasn't. This was good, I guess, at the time. This didn't do well. This didn't do too well, but it did good. Like it did good, but it didn't do as well as it usually does. 300 views, 200, 300, 200, 400, 600, 500, 200, 500, 1K, 300, 400, 200. Like at this time, when did I hit 200? Here I hit 300, right? I would say around. It was right here. This video is where I thanked people for hitting 200. So not even within 2 weeks, and I hit 300. I jumped up from 100 in less than a week. I jumped up 100 subscribers in less than a week. And as you guys see, the videos you could see, the views on these videos reflect to how many subscribers I have. Right? So you could see where a game is dead or a channel is dead compared to a channel that's not dead. Now obviously, my channel is, I would say, dead. Again, I appreciate everybody who considered subscribing and stuff like that, but realistically, my channel is dead. And that, again, is not because of Grand Cross, but it's because of me getting tired of Grand Cross, right? Again, when they have patch notes, they only consider free-to-plays. Like, tell me, for a game that's supposed to have an update every 2 weeks, should you be completing new content within an hour of the game, when it releases on new content? Every time you have Tower of Trials, if you're an older player, every time you have Tower of Trials, does it not take an hour to complete? For the whole 2 weeks, what are you doing? Playing PvP? No, you can't do PvP infinitely. There's no way you're having fun in PvP all the time if you're just fighting the one Escanor, Assault Meliodas, what's her name? Amelia Goddess Liz. There's no way you're having fun fighting these same teams in PvP for 2 weeks after you complete content. Right? It was to the point where my mindset always, when they had content, was, not play the game until like the last day or the last couple of days before we get something new, because I didn't want to finish content that quickly, right? That was my mindset at the time, and my mindset was kind of screwed up back then, or it was kind of screwed when you think about it. But yeah, like a game, if you're having an update every 2 weeks, you should not be dropping content that finishes in an hour, right? Tower of Trials finishes in an hour. A new story, which comes every 1 month, it finishes in an hour, right? What else? Final Boss? Now, you could farm Final Boss, but it's like, for 2 weeks. Are you playing Final Boss? I don't think so. Unless you're a whale trying to get for the number 1 score, and you're in top 100 in Final Boss, then I could see why you're doing it. But at the end of the day, you're going to get tired. For 2 weeks, people are not supposed to be doing Final Boss. For 2 weeks, people are not supposed to be doing Tower of Trials. Yeah, for 2 weeks, or they're not supposed to be doing Tower of Trials. For 2 weeks, they're not supposed to be on the same chapter. Like, what they drop is just small. Excuse me, I had a sneeze. But what they drop is just kind of small to me. And it's small to everyone else. Even though people don't want to believe that the game doesn't drop I don't understand. Like, just if you think the game has content every time they have a patch, like, just think about it. For a game that's supposed to have an update every 2 weeks, should you be completing content within an hour of release of the new content? That's the question you need to always ask yourself. For a game that updates every single 2 weeks, should you be having to do content, new release content for an hour on release? I feel like if this game dropped an LGE, right, just even for just content creators, right? LGE, mad videos. People could farm that. They can try new teams for that. All that strat. Now, they have Belmos. Now, that's something, you can do all the time, right? At the time of videos, Belmos is out. There's something you can look forward to. Increasing your box and stuff like that. But you can only do it 3 times a day with yourself. And if you have a raid partner, which majority of the people don't, you can only do it 6 times a day. That takes an hour again. Belmos, it takes an hour. It takes an hour. If you believe that the content they drop in this game takes, majority of your day to complete, you're just crazy. It's not the case. That's not the case. But it was stuff like that hurt the game for me personally. Now, again, I'm not quitting Grand Cross. I play this game all the time, right? I'm actually on there doing Training Cave right now. Right? That's the most I do right now. Training Cave every week. I try to come on and do Training Cave every week, right? Just so, whenever I please, I increase, or I just give UR gear to random characters. Just for that, fun of it. But, it's like, I'm tired of pushing out content, editing this, editing that, putting work into thumbnails and all that stuff, for it to not, do so well, and for it to not, how should I say it, go anywhere, right? It's not doing well. The videos, there's not really, like, there's just the same videos on thing. And a friend of mine actually mentioned this once. They said there was too much YouTubers on Grand Cross. Oh, that was a firework. That was a firework if you heard that. But they said there was too many YouTubers on Grand Cross. And I totally agree. And when I first heard that, I just took it into thought as well. I'm like, maybe I should just stop uploading Grand Cross. I shouldn't stop playing, but I should stop uploading content on Grand Cross. Because then maybe, one, it would help out other YouTubers, or all other smaller YouTubers, and 2, there wouldn't be more repeated content. So that at that time when I first heard that was my mindset. So again, this video is not really gonna be me again saying goodbye, because I'm not quitting this channel, right? I'm just not gonna be uploading it on it for a while, right? Who knows when I'll come back? Maybe it'll be a year, maybe it'll be 2 months, maybe it'll be next week. Who knows? Maybe when Festival Bond comes back, I'll have mad videos out. Who knows? We will never know. Only time can tell. But yeah, when they decide to put out content for older players that you can do without it completing in an hour of release, then I will have more motivation to play the game. Because PvP is not cutting it if I'm just fighting the same team. PvE is basically PvE. PvP is the same thing as PvE. You're basically just fighting the same boss over and over again. The 1F skin, regardless of this. But can I control that? No. Because it's PvP. Everybody just decided to run the best team. That's not our fault. That's not my fault. That's not their fault. They just want to win, right? Which is understandable. But it's like, never in life are you having fun all the time when you're fighting the same team, right? You rush your ult, you ult, they wipe. Boom, that's it. You fight the one that's gonna, he bonks, you're dead. That's it. You fight a Assault Meliodas, you can't attack, he ults, you're dead. That's it. Like, you have to have the mindset, bro, of what do you consider content? That's the question. What do you consider content? But yeah, that's basically all I want to say. Again, I'm not going away for ever, but I'm going away for a while, basically. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.